So this presentation is going to be regarding internet safety, particularly when it comes to teenagers. So when it comes to internet safety, there are plenty of real-world risks, and according to research, students between the ages of 12 and 17 spend approximately 7 to 9 hours daily on the internet, which, given that a day is 24 hours and you're awake for at least 12 of those, is quite a large amount. And some of the more common risks that you will find when it comes to the internet are cyberbullying, scams, privacy breaches, and oversharing. So, when it comes to internet use, it is extremely important that students protect their personal information. And some of the ways that someone can do this is by making sure that you do use strong passwords on your different accounts on the internet. And I know a lot of websites now make it a requirement for you to use a capital letter, a number, and a symbol in your passwords, which make it more difficult for someone to hack into your accounts. Some websites now use a two-factor authentication, meaning that when you log in, it requires you to put in a code that is usually texted or emailed to you, so they can make sure that it is you trying to access your account and not someone else. It is also important to make sure that you do not share things such as your home address, the school you attend, or your current location, especially if you are talking to strangers. And also make sure to private your personal social media accounts. I know nowadays that it is pretty important to a lot of school age students that they get the most interactions and likes and followers, but when it comes to safety, you can never be too careful. Another thing to keep in mind is to think before you post. Um, a lot of kids nowadays don't always think about what they're posting before they post it, and that can end up coming back to bite you. A digital footprint is very important to think about, especially when it comes to uh, affect you in the future. It can affect things important to you, such as college acceptance or jobs, and depending on what you posted in the past, people are going to be able to find out your opinions on certain things or um, what you have done in the past that they might not deem acceptable for a student that they want to attend their college or someone that they would want working for their company. So be mindful about what you are posting on the internet and make sure that it is something that you are proud of and something that you wouldn't mind your teacher or parent being able to see. And another thing common on the internet is scams. And a lot of people may think that internet scams or phone scams are specifically targeting older people, and that's definitely not the case. Um, People fall victim to scams on the internet every day, doesn't matter your age. A lot of common things that scammers are doing are creating fake giveaways, catfishing, and they can access your phone and give fake calls and emails and texts. And it is important to keep in mind that you never click on suspicious links because this is a way for people to eventually hack into important accounts, and that is definitely something you do not want. So make sure that you are blocking and reporting these people so the uh, administrative teams for different websites and companies can definitely take account of these people and make sure that they are stopping them. Another issue that school age students are facing online is cyberbullying, and cyberbullying is unfortunately very common and can have many upsetting results, and we want to try to do our best to eliminate it. And when it comes to cyberbullying, it is important that you make sure that you don't retaliate or respond to whoever is bullying you. I know a lot of people, their first reaction is to write a comment back and try to be mean back, but that will only just push things further and will make things worse. Um, do make sure that you have evidence, take screenshots, make sure that you keep a track of what is being said and keep all of that so that you do have the evidence to support that someone is cyberbullying you, and then find a trusted adult and let them know that this is happening. Could be a parent, a teacher, a mentor, um, but find someone that you do trust and let them know that this is happening so that they can help you out properly. Healthy habits are also very important to practice when it comes to being online. Mental health is extremely important nowadays, especially when it comes to the internet, and screen time can have a very negative effect on your mental health, and it can also impact your sleeping habits. And as a growing individual, you are definitely going to need to practice better mental health strategies and sleep habits. Um, it it is important to try to take breaks from social media, and I know I've struggled with that, but if you can get yourself to do it, uh, it's very helpful, and it definitely can lead to less stress. You don't have to be away from it for long, but you can definitely take a break for a day or two, and the difference it makes is extreme. Now, when things go wrong on the internet, it's important to make sure, that, again, that you do have a trusted adult that you can talk to. And these people care about your well being and they want what's best for you and they want to keep you safe. Um, so make sure that you do have someone in your life that you can go talk to, whether it's a parent or guardian or a teacher or a school counselor. Um, if someone is being suspicious on the internet or you realize it's a scam, make sure that you can report those accounts on social media, and do keep in mind that if you need help, it is always okay to ask someone for help. So, some key takeaways from this presentation are to think before you post. Remember that you do have a digital footprint and nothing ever truly gets deleted from the internet. Protect your personal information. Don't go sharing your location and your address with strangers on the internet. If something seems suspicious, always trust your gut, trust your instincts, and report accounts that you know are suspicious and are, if someone is being rude or targeting you in any way, make sure that you tell someone and try to report and block those accounts. And know that it is okay for you to ask for help when you need it, especially from a trusted adult. Thank you.